Welcome to the secret place. So, did you ever ask yourself, why did God create me? Was it just to exist, to live a good life, and try to follow certain rules that are given by Him? No, the truth is deeper, the purpose is greater, and the journey is more beautiful than we ever imagined. God did not just create us in His image, He created us in His likeness. Let's go to Genesis 1:26, which says, "Let us make man in our image according to our likeness." Let's pause right there. There are two words, image and likeness. They may sound similar, but they carry eternity shifting truth. So we'll see what's the difference. Image means we were made to reflect God. That means to just resemble Him outwardly. But likeness is more intimate. It means to become like Him in character, in compassion, in holiness, in love, in power. So most of us generally stop at image. We try to act like Him, speak like Him, look like good believers. But God is calling us deeper, that is, into His likeness. How does this likeness happen? Isaiah 55:10 to 11 paints a picture of how God works in our lives. It says, "As the rain and the snow come down from heaven, so is my word. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire." So, His word, whether spoken through the Bible, a sermon, a song, or a whisper during prayer, is like rain. It is not just for information, it's for transformation. It softens the soil of our hearts, it waters us, and then something supernatural begins to grow in our hearts. That is the fruits of the Spirit. So we can call them as heaven's DNA in us. Galatians 5:22 to 23 says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self control." These are not just personality traits, these are the very nature of God taking root in our hearts. You see, the goal is not to impress people by being good Christians. The goal is to become like Jesus, to love like Him, forgive like Him, wait like Him, speak like Him. That's when we begin to carry His likeness. Then comes the gifts. Once the fruit grows in us, God begins to trust us with His gifts. 1 Corinthians 12:7 says, "Now to each one the manifestation of the Spirit is given for the common good." Spiritual gifts like healing, prophecy, words of wisdom, and miracles aren't for the show, they are for service. They help people encounter God through us. But here's the thing that we should remember, gifts without fruit can be dangerous. Power without love becomes pride. So, that is why God invites us to first become like Him, then do things like Him. How is it possible? It's only possible because of Jesus. This transformation from image into likeness is only possible because of the cross. Sin had separated us from God, but Jesus came, lived, died, and rose again to restore what was lost in Eden, to reconnect us with the Father, to fill us with the Holy Spirit. And now, 2 Corinthians 3:18 says, "We are being transformed into His image with ever increasing glory." And Galatians 2:20 makes it even more clearer for us. That is, it is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. This is the life God intended from the very beginning, not just His image on the outside, but His likeness flowing from the inside. So today, let His word rain down on your heart. Let the Holy Spirit do His gentle work in you. Let the fruits grow, and when the time is right, let the gifts flow. Not just like Him, but living through Him. Because you weren't just made to reflect God, you were made to become like Him.